Good morning, this is Air Post Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for this new week. Today is Tuesday, and I'm reading for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. And this reading here is for Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. The reading starts with the magical Nordic tarot card. Out came the Page of Pentacles. This page is a listener, is creative, is passionate, and has organization. The Page of Pentacles is the bearer of positive news and opportunities, and with the fearlessness of a child and the practicality of an adult, he is a student of life and a master of reinvention, from pursuing a new career path to learning a new skill or furthering his or her education. The card symbolizes the desire to learn, to evolve, and to experience more of this world. If there is someone you like, then ask them out. And if your relationships lost a spark, then spice things up. Positive news about finances, exams, or job interviews, they are likely now. And a house could be bought or sold as well. Card number 2 is from the Mythic Goddess Tarot deck, and out came the Queen of Swords. This queen is independent, is balanced, and is objective. The meaning is dispassionate. The Queen of Swords has a sternness and a strength. This lady is not for bending, although she is fair and impartial. There is also a warm heart beneath her outside exterior, and the card may be advising you to take inspiration from her dignified strength in a tricky situation, especially if you feel like your compassionate nature is being exploited. Or perhaps in a reading, it refers to someone in your life who embodies these characteristics, and you can inspire and guide you. You are being advised that standing up and putting boundaries in place can be a positive thing for all concerned. Next card is the Dungeons and Dragons card. The deck is based on a computer game with the same name. And the card that came out is the Star, saying that you are finding something to focus on that can guide you through life. The internal guidance system leads to the North Star. And the special message is that you find a mechanical toy puppet that always walks to the nearest tavern. And the Path of Light card that came out is fulfillment. And the fulfillment is about saying that no amount of pleasure or material objects can ever truly satisfy. The person who only seeks these things can never be content, but through communion with your true self, you will experience peace, joy, and complete fulfillment. There is a verse in the Gita saying that a person who delights in the self is always satisfied and content. They no longer look in the external world for satisfaction. And further goes the message that when we are finally done lusting after all the things in the external world, when we have gone down every road, tried all the tastes and all the experiences, yet are still left wanting, unfulfilled, unsatisfied, and discontent, at last we are ready for the inward journey that can deliver the deep nourishment that we require. On the central prayers, no, one of the central prayers of the Christian faith is the Lord's Prayer, which has a line that in the modern day is taught as, "Give us this day our daily bread." But in the original Greek version, it is said, "Give us each day our supersubstantial bread." The original version of this line from the Lord's Prayer recognizes that a bread for the body is not enough, for nothing external can ever truly satisfy us. So in acknowledging that what we really hunger for is the nourishment that can only come from communion with the soul, that is the super substantial bread that feeds the soul and creates fulfillment within the human heart and mind. So when we turn our attention inwards towards the self, we discover that beyond the layer of incessant thoughts in a vast ocean of spacious peace that is usually inaccessible. When the mind becomes still in deep yogic practice, the self is revealed. Beholding the self, the aspirant experiences peace, joy, and complete fulfillment. So deep in our hearts, within the stillness of our true being, is a reservoir of peace and joy that surpasses all understanding. And this space, however, can be obscured within each of us, buried beneath the pile of judgments, fears, and desires we all have, and the consequent emotional turmoil that goes along with them. So it is only when we go beyond our ordinary judgmental mind to a balanced and unified perspective that we gain access to this beautiful world within. And when our mind becomes present in the moment and we give up our imbalanced perspectives, we drop beneath the volatile surface and experience the state of peace, joy, and unconditional love residing deep within the self. In order to access this state more frequently, it is important that we become disciplined and consistent with using the practices that assist us to come back to our true self. Meditation, mantra, chanting, prayer, and breathing, they are all powerful practices that can assist us. So you can use any or all of these. Try them and then commit to using the ones you are most drawn to regularly. When we make everything we do an offering, we imbue our whole life with great spiritual significance. Every moment becomes an opportunity to serve ourselves, our family, all the beings, and also the divine. And everything we do, therefore, becomes important and full of meaning and provides deep fulfillment. This is the real nourishment that we seek, the super substantial bread, the food of the soul that quenches all thirst and ends the suffering. Next card is from the Nature's Whispers. It is called Empowerment. The moment for respect for life and all living things, attuning to nature and to the creatures of the earth is at hand, is the message. So tune into the deep well of compassion that spills over readily to anyone who needs your help. You are being directed to take action, to remove difficulties and then resolve problems. Be receptive to guidance from wherever it happens to come. Do not be surprised to receive support from unusual avenues. Be alert to seemingly random input, which will give you clues and ideas that had not occurred to you earlier. And once you have picked up these signs, pursue them diligently and with determination. The potential for them to pay off is immense. As soon as you know what action to take, take it. And the last card is the Oracle of the Birds card. Out came the Stork. And the Stork is about renewal, growth, and purity. The meaning of the card is that a traveler and a lucky charm sails into your life. The stork's message is always expect the best. With its inner compass, the stork knows exactly where the journey is going. So be courageous. Stork is always by your side. It is not just about external changes. Allow yourself to connect with the pure, all-loving field. Touch everything with love. The stork brings you growth in kind-heartedness and decisions of the heart. Soon your outer field will blossom. New people can enrich your life now, and a rich harvest on all levels is in store for you. So the magic feathers of the stork say to you, my black and white plumage shines from afar and has heralded the connection of opposites since time immemorial. Black, white, light, dark, good, evil, male, female. If my feathers are dirty when I return from my long journey, a wet summer lies ahead. If you find one of my feathers, it will bring you luck, protection, prosperity, and fertility. In my flight, I get my bearings from the Earth's magnetic field, and I love places with a pure energy. My widely shining black, white, red colors, reveal my connection to the triune goddess, the universal mother goddess. There are more meanings to the cards, namely that a new love and happy times, they are ahead for you, strengthening impulses for holistic healing and stepping into your spiritual inheritance. Messengers between the worlds and using the power of the stork to retrieve soul parts. The old Mother Frost is also associated with the stork, and family cohesion, connection to your ancestors is also part of the card. So this affirmation: I am connected to my triune self. Together we are an unbeatable team. That was the reading for you, Gemini. Thank you for listening. Wishing you a most wonderful week. Sending out my love to you. Take care and goodbye.